On the International Space Station or wherever.
I interviewed you this is my fourth time. The first time I interviewed you was 2004.
That's
wow.
crazy. 20 years.
It was no Zoom back.
I enjoy the Zoom that, you can actually see, it's just, it's a nicer connection, I think. But
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
But then I met you. You signed this for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Did I sign it in 2001? From 96 or something?
You signed it sweaty. 1996.
City was that? Melbourne or
Melbourne? But you look the same. Like you have not aged at all.
Yeah, we're starting to age a bit, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it's okay.
You all look great. All of you look great. And
playing music does help keep you young a bit, I think. Yeah, I love going to shows as much as playing them. Yeah.
Have there been shows recently that you've been to?
Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to one night. This band called the Golden Dregs, and they're the singer like works in a coffee shop, I guess, on the side, and so I bought my coffee from him, and he was like telling me he was in a band, and so I checked out, and it's absolutely brilliant. He's like one of those like deep baritone singers, like Tindersticks kind of vibes, and it's really cool. So I'm excited to see him play tomorrow. And then I also went, and the last gig I saw though was the Jonas Brothers with my girlfriend's daughter. We met them actually at this like charity gala, and they were like really cool guys. So, and she loved them. So we went and saw them, and I gotta say it was a good show.
Okay, I'll allow that. You probably see a lot of teenage at your shows.
I remember the first times we started seeing that it was maybe like over the last 10 years it's become more and more, and it's such a good thing. Like Rick's daughter was at a show recently with her friends. I think she's 13 maybe, but they were down the front and they were just like rocking out, like going for a lot harder than anyone else, any of the older folks. And I was like, oh, it's still, the music still connects to teenagers the way it did when we first made it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's music for rocking out. So it takes, I'm the same. Like if I go to a gig, like I tend to like stand a bit further back, but it takes me a while to get moving the way I used to. But and that's just the way it is. But it's quite fun having younger kids in the audience just for.
Yeah, you have so much back catalogue. How do you actually decide what to play on a night?
Well, we I guess we know that there's certain songs that people just love to hear. So and those songs get the strongest reaction. So we always like to play those. But and then there's only so many new songs you can get in. So we often we'll play a lot of what we just released because we're kind of excited about it. But it's nice when there's a song that like clicks live, even if it wasn't like a big hit or anything, and even if people aren't familiar with it, it goes down well. Like, so I'm thinking of like Confessions in the Pool from a couple of, that was on Islands, and that's a song that we can play at a big festival, where even people don't know us, and it just goes down so well. And it's kind of even better live than it was on record, maybe in the recording. So there's certain songs like that that will get in a set, and they just end up sticking, and it's really nice. So, and just things like that. You want hits, and also you want songs that like connect live, even if maybe some some fans like they just mostly know the early stuff, or you never know.
I think your music though does make people happy, and that's what I love about it. And it's such a positive vibe.
We put a lot of energy into it, and that's the way they would kind of play. Yeah,
Yeah, I know some of your solo stuff that looked into deeper things you went through. I remember
yeah,
you were telling me back then about your dad passing away, and it was around the same time
yeah,
my dad did, and I
yeah.
connected with that a lot. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I know. It's yeah, it's music is such a good vehicle for like expressing what you're going through, and yeah, I think I was trying to it helped me really process everything. I kind of it's quite painful, like reliving some of it, making the music, but it's kind of I think it was something I felt I needed to do. Sort of help me heal a bit quicker than maybe than I don't know than I would have if I hadn't sort of done that. I felt I needed to do something. And
Yeah.
yeah, so it's and it was nice when people told me, oh, it's helped. They went through the similar thing, and it's helped them too.
Yes, I
So
feel reassured that though
yeah,
you helped
yeah,
yourself, you also helped others as well. So thank
yeah.
you.
I would like to make a good vibe solo record someday as well.
Ash is the good vibe thing. Don't
Yeah, I
worry.
know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it is such a good vehicle for that. And yeah, I guess I knew that's why it had to be a solo record because it was so personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and the guys are still so connected.
Yeah.
How do you keep that going? That it's like a brotherhood, really.
Yeah. I guess we've just went through so much, together. It's been ups and downs, and sort of survive like doing what we've done. Like it sort of meant it's taken like I don't know full commitments, from all of us. I don't know, I think we just really love playing together and love the life that the band has given us. So
Yeah.
we've and there's been so many challenges with the industry changing so much over the years, and so I guess we're very grateful. And yeah, we know we can't just keep doing the same thing always. There always has to be a kind of fresh twist on things. And well, like, yeah, and I guess we always still love making new music, so that keeps it exciting always.
Yeah. But still, as long as we hear "Girl from Mars," I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, yeah. We'll never not play that one because of what it does to people. It just has like it has
Do you
power
ever
in it.
do you ever tire of it? Tire of
No,
playing some of the early hits and kung fu?
they're brilliant just because I don't know, you kind of know it's gonna like change the gig when the second you play those songs. Um so yeah. So always just very happy to play it.
Yeah.
I look forward to those moments in the set when those songs kick in. They're fun and easy and maybe not for Rick, like it's quite it'll always be a hard workout for him. Yeah. Bless him.
And I've interviewed you before for What's My
Yeah.
Scene? And the actual question was, what's your scene? And let's see if it's changed a little bit.
Oh, right. Well, that's my scene. Yeah, it's probably changed a lot over the years, but my scene is kind of a 90s leaning scene, and yeah, it's people who go to record stores and you like comic books.
We don't
Yeah.
grow out of it, do we?
No, we don't. Yeah, it's kind
Hmm.
of fun. Yeah, I'm still quite nostalgic about it, really. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I remind you what you said?
Yeah, tell me.
I'm still like a Northern Irish teenager playing in a three-piece rock band in the days of Nirvana.
Yeah, yeah,
In my mind, that's where I'm still at.
yeah, yeah. I think that's where I still am at, and that's where I want to be, and that's my
Yeah.
happy place. Yeah.
When I interviewed you the first time, I actually asked you about Kurt because you'd met Kurt. Talk about that a bit.
Yeah, well, it was I think it was May or June 1992. Nirvana was playing Belfast, and they'd blown up absolutely massive in the previous year, and yeah, it was just a cool time in my life because we just started Ash like literally that month as well, and I had been going to like heavy metal gigs for the previous few years, and then sort of all of a sudden I got into like the whole kind of grunge scene that was blowing up out of the States. And but because of this, we'd been going to these gigs, since we were like 12 years old. So I knew where to go to like where the stage door at the King's Hall in Belfast was, where you would probably be able to get the band's autographs, like got Iron Maiden's autographs and stuff like that. And yeah, so we went there and yeah, got Kurt's autograph. Courtney Love was there too, and Dave as well. And yeah, I don't think for some reason Chris somehow managed to dodge it, but it was a very famous moment because there was a kid there wearing the black and red stripy sweater, and Courtney was like, "Kurt, this is awesome. You got to buy it." And they bought that very famous sweater that Kurt was seen wearing a lot on stage. They bought it from this kid in Belfast at that gig. So yeah, it's really really cool. Yeah, so I got to meet my hero for like a second amongst a crowd of like kids like shoving my ticket in his direction to get him to sign it. And yeah, I've met Dave Grohl quite many times over the years, and kind of it was really cool like meeting him a few years later and being able to like say, oh, I met you then, and ask him about his memories of the gig. And he remembered the following morning he'd been waiting in the hotel lobby to leave, and Kurt came out in like wheelchair or something. Like he'd had some kind of like fit that night, so he'd had to go to probably in hindsight it was like drug related, but he'd had to go to hospital. And I remember that was all over the newspapers at the time. And yeah, so he was he was Dave was it was cool to chat to him about it as well. And also I met Teenage Fan Club were on the bill. I met them that night as well. And every time I meet those guys, they remember meeting like these kids, because I remember them coming out to watch the Nirvana show, and we were like, they just played and chatted to them. Beatles were on the lineup as well, so like, what a lineup! It was incredible. And it was Nirvana. So I saw Jerry Love do a solo gig recently as well, and he was playing a lot of the great songs that they don't play anymore. So that was kind of cool. He just did like 2 really small shows in London, and like one of them was like supporting someone else, I think. He I don't know. He seems to be. He should go out and do more, because it was brilliant.
Yeah.
But what a powerhouse of songs they were, especially when Jerry was in the band too.
I was going to leave you with another question.
Yeah.
How would you describe your sound, Ash, in food form?
In food form? Oh my God. Yeah. Well, it is a bit of an odd fusion. Yeah. But I guess all music is. What kind of food would be mixing heavy metal? What food would be mixed? I was always kind of early on. I was like, I like to describe us as somewhere it's right in the middle of ABBA and Black Sabbath. I don't know. I'm really stuck here.
Let's just say, what alcoholic drink would it be?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's got to be a cocktail. I'm gonna call it a Negroni, because a Negroni is like equal parts mix. It's such an easy cocktail to mix. And I guess we're probably like an equal mix of pop, punk, and rock. So there we go. It's a simple cocktail to make, but it's very effective and will get you smashed.